What's up guys, my name is Angelo. I've been a bit quiet over the past couple of weeks, and that's because my beautiful daughter was born about 10 days ago and I've been enjoying every single second I got to spend with her so far. I can't tell you how happy I feel. She's by far the best thing that ever happened to me and my wife. Seriously, she's a little angel. We're extremely lucky. She smiles a lot, which is very rare at such a young age. She drinks breast milk like a champ, and she cries very little, usually only when she's hungry and we just can't stop looking at her. I also can't believe how cute and pretty she was right after being born. I mean, just compare her with me. She looks like a baby princess and I look like a 45-year-old mafia boss. Obviously, every parent thinks their kid is pretty, but I feel like in her case it might actually be true. Anyway, we're just extremely grateful to have her in our lives. I teared up several times when holding her in my arms and thinking about the fact that I'm her dad who will always care for her and protect her for the rest of my life. It's a crazy feeling. I've never experienced anything like this before. And now that I've become a dad, I'm once again grateful for how my wife and I set up our lives. And this is where our savings and investments come into play. We have low living expenses, which enable us to save around 70% of our monthly income. And obviously that savings rate might change with the extra expenses for diapers and stuff. But if we're able to stay above 50%, I think that's still a win. We also know exactly where our money is going, so we try not to waste any on things we don't actually need or that are not worth the price in our eyes. Those monthly savings enabled us to build enough FU money early on to be more relaxed about work and to not have to take on jobs that we hate just for money. And to now have enough in investments and cash reserves to maintain our current standard of living for 18 years without needing to earn a single extra euro. Again, this is assuming our current standard of living and expenses, but still. Just in case you're interested, about 60% of our portfolio is invested in low-cost ETFs, 15% in peer-to-peer lending, 10% in my speculative bets in crypto, and the rest in cash reserves split between euros and US dollars. If you want to see more details, I'll put some links down below in the description. We started working towards financial independence in early 2017 after listening to the Tim Ferriss podcast with Mr. Money Mustache. And while we're not officially financially independent yet when looking at the numbers, we're so grateful that we started this journey almost 6 years ago and that we can now feel so relaxed about our financial situation as a family. Our goal is to be able to spend as much time as we want together as a family with our daughter and to never have to miss out on anything important as she grows up because of work. I'm positive we should be able to do that. One thing that might be a challenge, however, is raising our daughter in 4 different languages. We live in Austria, a German-speaking country, so she needs to speak German. My mother tongue is Italian, and half of my family is from Italy, while the other half is from Austria. Meanwhile, my wife is from Hungary, so she needs to learn Hungarian. And lastly, my wife and I speak English with each other at home. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I hope you guys didn't mind a more personal video today. Somehow it just wouldn't have felt right to mention such a life-changing event as a side tangent in a monthly update. I still tried to tie it together with how our investments fit into all of this, as honestly, our personal why for investing and saving has never been stronger than it is right now. It's exactly for moments like these, to be free to live our lives exactly the way we choose. To have plenty of time to spend together as a family with our newborn daughter and to see her grow up, instead of working overtime trying to climb some career ladder in order to make enough money. At the moment we have enough for 18 years worth of our current living expenses and a beautiful healthy baby girl, which I believe is well worth celebrating. Also, I'll now get back to working on my interactive brokers versus the Giro comparison, which should be out in a few days. Sorry about the delay. Thank you guys so much for being here and for following me on my journey. It's crazy that we already crossed 15,000 subscribers. Thank you for all of your support, your kind messages and emails, for every time you used one of my links on purpose, for every like button you clicked. I could go on and on. Seriously, thank you. I couldn't be more grateful for how my life turned out.